Welcome. Russian President Vladimir Putin tightens the conditions of the special operation after a new terrorist attack by Kyiv on the Crimean bridge. This sabotage can become a trigger for the Russian army. Experts comment on the results of the meeting on the elimination of the consequences of the terrorist attack, which Putin held on the evening of July. According to political analysts, this attack by Ukraine calls into question any agreements with its authorities and forces Russia to take concrete and tough retaliatory measures. The meeting after the terrorist attack on the Crimean bridge was announced in the afternoon. And early in the morning, the president held an operational meeting of the Security Council. Another terrorist act was committed on the bridge tonight. Civilians were killed, a child was injured and left without parents. Putin began a difficult conversation. Putin recalled the serious damage to the roadway and when stopping. Voiced by Yandex Cloud Speak. Because of this movement, the FSB, the investigative committee, and a number of other agencies have been instructed to investigate the incident in detail. I have no doubt that all the circumstances will be established. Given that this is the second terrorist attack on the Crimean bridge, I am waiting for concrete proposals to improve the security of this strategically important transport facility, the president demanded. Voice synthesis performed by Yandex Cloud Speak. The main thing is that the bridge supports remained intact, Putin noted after the report of Deputy Prime Minister Marat Kuznolin. According to the first preliminary inspections of divers, there is no damage to the supports, Kuznolin said. At the same time, according to the Deputy Prime Minister, a visual inspection showed that one of the spans in the direction of Taman is completely destroyed and cannot be restored, another one in the direction of Kerch shifted by centimeters. The main thing is that it is on the support. This allows you to adjust the reverse movement. We plan to complete the strengthening of the spans and the installation of fences by today. Then the passage of test-loaded cars. After that, in reverse motion, we will let the passenger cars in one lane. We will also start repairing the damaged strips. We are tentatively planning to restore two-way traffic on one side by September. Movement on the second side. This snippet was generated in Yandex Cloud Speak. By November, Kuznolin said, Putin, after listening to the reports of the governors of the Crimea, Kherson region, and Krasnodar territory on the support of people who could not cross the Crimean bridge today, the organization of alternative routes for them, food outlets, concluded that the situation as a whole is clear. Everyone knows what needs to be done. What happened is another terrorist attack by the Kyiv regime. This is a senseless crime from a military point of view, which has no meaning, since the Crimean bridge has not been used for military transportation for a long time, and a cruel crime, since innocent civilians suffered and died. Of course, there will be a response from Russia. The Ministry of Defense is preparing relevant proposals, the president concluded the meeting. This snippet was generated in Yandex Cloud Speak.